Welcome to This Salsa is Haunted. This is Ginger. I'm an Arizona native and salsa enthusiast who loves to explore Arizona's rich history, especially its haunted history. Did you know that Arizona has an official salsa trail? It's a 46-mile long route through southern Arizona that takes you past more than 13 Mexican restaurants, with names like La Paloma, El Charro, Manor House, El Coronado, and Casa Mañana. The trail was dreamt up by Bill Sivish, known as Señor Salsa, with the help of his Chamber of Commerce and the Arizona Office of Tourism. The trail's gateway is Globe, Arizona. In the early 1900s, Apache Trail, or Highway 88, was the first highway to Globe, built during the Roosevelt Dam construction. By 1911, a trip to Globe took 2 days. In 1922, US 60 linked Globe to Phoenix, shortening the trip to 1 day. To get to Globe from Phoenix today takes about an hour of scenic driving. Incorporated in 1800, then 1905, and again in 1907, Globe started as a silver mining town, which became a copper mining town, once boasting that every penny in the U.S. was made with Globe copper. Its main thoroughfare was Broad Street. A giant sycamore once stood in the middle of Broad Street, where Lafayette Grime and Curtis B. Hawley, guilty of stealing $5,000 in gold coins from a mule train and killing 2 men, were hanged at 2 a.m. on August 24, 1882. Broad Street is also where a tiny Mexican restaurant called El Ranchito stands today. Let's talk about the salsa. They serve their salsa in a carafe with chips as soon as they come to your table. You pour it into a tiny porcelain dish for dipping. The texture was thin and smooth with some chunks blended. The color was tomato red with green flakes of cilantro, bright and fresh. It was perfectly salted with a nice balance of cilantro. I found it a little onion heavy, but it brought the heat in that have to keep eating it or else you'll really feel the burn way. It feels addictive. On a scale of 1 to 10, the heat was an 8, the flavor a 9. With our bellies full of salsa, we headed out to see the historic sights in town. We stopped in at the Cobra Valley Center for the Arts in the heart of downtown. Built in 1906, this 4-story granite column building with high ceilings and creaking wood floors boasts several ghosts, including a man who haunts the 4th floor. He smokes a cigar, which you can smell when he's about. When he's seen, he's wearing 1920s style clothing, and when he's asked to extinguish his cigar, he disappears. Now, we didn't witness anything in this building, but as we drove down a side street, we passed an old 2-story house with a porch. A wrinkled, brown-faced man in a long-sleeved plaid shirt sat on a chair on the porch. As we drove past, he leaned forward to look at us, and he vanished into thin air.
Get the fuck out of here.
Globe really delivered, both in top-shelf salsa and creepy disappearing ghosts. Should you decide on your own salsa trail pilgrimage from the valley, you can take the 60 east to Globe and then on to Safford, Thatcher, Solomon, Clifton, Duncan, and Wilcox. Happy haunting!